In this video, we're going to talk about a bait that you have to have for bass fishing in 2025. Hello and welcome to the Fishing with Gramps YouTube channel. My name is JT, and if you're looking for tips, tricks, reviews, and how-tos, hey, you've come to the right spot. Last year, going into 2024, I said if there was one bait that you had to have going into the season, it was the Z-Man Chatterbait Mini Max. Well, now it's 2025 and time to take a look at another bait. Now, over the years, Z-Man has run the market when it's come to bladed jigs, starting with the chatterbait, several different versions of it. You eventually had the collaboration with Evergreen, which gave us the jackhammer, probably Z-Man's most productive chatterbait version of all time, just tournament win after tournament win. And then last year, they came out with the Evo, which was Z-Man going back by themselves with a lot of those great components of the jackhammer, but of their own version. And then late last summer, they dropped a new version, the Tungsten Evo. And I happened to get my hands on a couple of them before going down to Lake Guntersville, where we absolutely smashed bass after bass after bass. Take a look at this beautiful bean footage. That's a bigger fish. They are munching. Beautiful. Look at the colors of that bad boy. They are stacked up. There's a good one. Yep, they're munching. Yep. There's one. No, still, I had to throw the jackhammer again. I need to pick up the tackle. And then he dove into a bunch of salad. Come here, fish. Trying to play like you're bigger than you are. All the salad. Would you like some salad with your bass? Yes, please. Another solid fish. Look at there. All the Ketch 22 fish I can handle today. Now that was the absolute single best morning of fishing I had in all of 2024, and these Tungsten Evos were absolute fire. A month later, I ended up fishing a Bassmaster event down in Cotto, Texas, where Abby Abonanza and Jody Queen were throwing the Tungsten Evos and put up over 100 inches each. And I think Jody had a 107-inch day in pre-fishing and an absolute smash fest. Me, I wasn't so hot because I've never been to Caddo before and I was still trying to learn my way around, but those guys absolutely wrecked them. Now, why is this such a big deal? With each iteration that Z-Man or whoever comes out with a jackhammer or their bladed jig, whatever, if the head is made of a different material, if the blade is made of a different material or a different size, it produces a little bit different sound. And the reason why I'm telling you, you want to start out with these in 2025, these bass have not heard this version of the banging of the blade on the head yet. You might be the first in your area to throw one of these, and it's just a little bit different sound than all the other chatterbaits that have been thrown in your area. So let's go through a few of each of the ones I've got and why I've got it, and then what I pair them up with to get you started here in 2025. First, we're just gonna start with the standard white. Why? Because it emulates a very popular bait fish, the shad, that are in most of our bodies of water. Now, what am I gonna pair that up with? Well, Z-Man also dropped a new trailer. Last year, they had come out with the Chatter Spike, which was a single tail that I absolutely love because for me, it creates the most hunting action. They followed the Chatter Spike up with the Chatter Shad. It's a smaller profile, but with a tail on it. I also absolutely love the 6th Sense Juggle Minnow. You can see I've got like 3 packs stuffed into this one pack. I use these so often. I also really like the 6th Sense Flush, and I'll put that on towards summer when those bait fish are getting a little bigger. I've caught some big fish running the flush on the back of a chatterbait. And another one I really like, you'll find it made by Hog Farmer and Missile, the Spunk Shad. This is the 4.5-inch version. On the back of that jackhammer, it's gonna look beautiful. Now in really dirty water, I love the black and blue. The contrast really stands out. And again, I love the contrast, so I'll throw on a green pumpkin trailer on the back, or even the deal color kind of mixes in. But you can also get like the Spunk Shad and, you know, all these other baits. You can get them in various colors. So you can kind of color match or color contrast depending on what you're trying to do. This Alabama crawl is really fire in a lot of places when you're trying to mimic those bluegill type baits. And if you've got a little stain to the water or you're chasing smallies, these hot snakes are really fire. And they actually make a hot snakes colored Chatter Shad to pair that up with. Or even the hot snakes Chatter Spike, which is a little more subtle. So that's my hot bait recommendation going into 2025. I think if you throw the mini maxes like we recommended last year, but you start throwing these Evo tungstens, I think those fish are going to hear something a little bit different. Tell me what's your big bait. What's the hottest thing that you've got on your list to throw this upcoming season? If you want to join the fishing fam, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Drop me an email to fishingwithgramps@gmail.com and I'll shoot you out a sticker pack. If you like content like this, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps YouTube promote it to other anglers looking for content like this. As always, get outside when you can and make some memories. One cast at a time.